Haikui has strengthened into a Typhoon Category 1 right now, positioned at 22.0 degrees north, 129.4 degrees east on its latest coordinates, and it's threatening Taiwan, possibly expected to make landfall as a Category 3 typhoon. Could be more intense or could be less intense. Still, the forecast is a subject to change, but already getting powerful. It has sustained winds of 80 miles per hour sustained on its center, 974 millibars as pressure, and moving to the west at 8 miles per hour. That's latest at 11 hours local time in Taiwan, as well as the Philippines on September the 1st. 3 hours UTC on September the 1st, excuse me. Tropical storm force winds extending up to 70 to 95 nautical miles on the eastern quadrants, quite broad extension. But that's not the case on the western quadrants, 55 nautical miles on the southwestern quadrant and no tropical storm force winds on the northwestern quadrant. So this is quite strange to see, but of course it's happening right now with Haikui, as has battled with some wind shear on its west, of course, and possibly it's going to battle with some more wind shear on its way towards Taiwan. But so far looking good structurally, and Haikui is located about 831 kilometers to the east southeast of Hualien County, 842 to the east southeast of Yilan County, 854 kilometers to the east southeast of Taitung, 870 kilometers to the east southeast of Taipei, and 893 kilometers to the east of Hengchun. And it's possible that it's going to make landfall nearby Taitung, which is located in the center of the island and the eastern coast of Taiwan. The Joint Typhoon Warning Center projection about this system possibly reaching into a Category 3 typhoon before striking Taiwan could possibly get weaker before making landfall in Taiwan, excuse me again, as generally typhoons get weaker, and that's a tendency before making landfall in Taiwan. So let's see if that happens with Haikui as well. But 105 knots, that's 120 miles per hour, mid-range Category 3, so it's quite powerful system. Could possibly get on the next 2 days. Sea surface temperatures quite warm as well, 29-30 degrees Celsius overall, so they are quite good for Haikui to intensify and get more powerful on the next days. The GFS model prediction getting more southwards than the Joint Typhoon Warning Center estimated track forecast, and still getting powerful, possibly Category 2 or Category 3, weakening rapidly after it strikes Taiwan, and then a second landfall in China on September the 4th. The multi-model diagnostics, some models are predicting that it's going to reach only Category 1 or Category 2 status, but the Joint Typhoon Warning Center, of course, predicting that it's going to be a Category 3, the only one predicting that it's going to be a major. But of course this is a subject to change depending on how are the environmental conditions with the wind shear levels, since they are quite moderate and increasing so far. At least on September the 2nd, those levels are expected to increase slightly, and those could affect Haikui's intensification rate, but then dropping a little bit before Haikui makes landfall in Taiwan. So this could be a room for this typhoon to intensify quite quickly before striking Taiwan. But as I mentioned before, there's a tendency that typhoons in Taiwan get weaker before striking the island. So let's see if that happens, which let's hope that actually occurs. The sea surface temperatures 29 to 30 degrees Celsius, so quite warm, and will stay like that until Haikui makes landfall. And the humidity 75 to 80% levels, so there's good levels, good amount of humidity, so no dry air intrusion expected so far for Haikui on its way towards Taiwan. And those are some floaters, well, some imagery of Haikui from Force 13's website. If you want to check them out, visit the website www.force13.com on your browser, and of course enjoy all the floaters and more tools we have for you on our website about this particular system and many others around the tropics in the world, so please don't miss that. And of course, stay tuned with more updates and videos about this particular system, Sheol that is about to make landfall in China, and of course the activity in the Atlantic basin. That's all for tonight.